Okay, so imagine wherever you go, basically, you could have food cooked to perfection, wherever you might be. It could be at the office, it could be out playing, it could be at home, it could be wherever your life takes you, and you've got a real hot home-cooked meal. How cool would that be? Well, this is the only thing of its kind in the entire world, and it's from Hot Logic, and it's a brilliant two-pack. So if you've got two people, I don't care who they are, I don't care where they live, they could be a college kid, they could be maybe your hubby at the office, it could be you throughout your day, whatever your life does or wherever it takes you, you can literally have a home-cooked meal because this is a portable oven. Isn't that crazy? And look at how cute they are as well. There's a lot of magic behind these, but you take it, you put whatever you want basically inside here, and in a couple of hours, you've got a home-cooked meal. All right, so let me show you the colors. Now, please remember, this is a two-pack. It is our very first Hot Logic two-pack. We've never done that before. It's only for one single day where you get both of these, and we have exclusive colors that we've never offered, and we're launching tonight. So guys, I'm gonna start down in this corner. Now, for all of us, everyone gets one black, which is wonderful. So this is great. You keep one, give one away if you'd like to, give both away. So everybody's gonna get a black. Then all you're doing is you're choosing the print colors that you want. And this one is called the floral. Above that is gonna be, of course, the black. And this one is a gorgeous, gorgeous royal blue. So that's blue, it's black with blue. Now beside me, I like this one. This is black. I got a little hot, cute pink, so there's the pink color. Beside that, this is one of the brand new prints. It's black, and look how sharp that houndstooth is. And then right down below that is gonna be obviously the black, and then with that one, your choice is the paisley. Isn't that cute? Now, besides this great construction, right here is the magic. There's literally a plate that you're gonna plug in that will cook your food. This is not something you put it in and you hope it keeps it just warm. It's literally gonna cook your meal for you, and it's goof-proof because it's not gonna overcook whatever it is you put inside here. It could be frozen, it could be raw, it could be reheating, and this is gonna work for you in any of those circumstances. I'm gonna show you a couple things too, because I think this is huge, and I was super excited we're including this. This is something you can get in addition. It's a two-pack of, and I love, we're gonna put the information up right now. There it is, thanks guys. This is called Clip Fresh, you guys love them. We're doing new glass versions. It's airtight, it's leak-proof, and you get two of these for $24.95 and 3 flex pays. So I would highly recommend, if you're getting these, add this to it, give it as the gift, and it's good for anybody. Teacher's gift, they will love you and give your kids straight A's because you gave this to them, I promise you. All right, we got a lot to do, and we're gonna jump into this too, and I want you to meet Taylor, who's joining me. Hi, Miss Taylor.
Hey,
okay, obviously you can tell I'm just a hair bit excited about this.
I'm so excited. I might be more excited than you.
Oh, what do we love about this? And talk a little bit about really what is it?
That's right. So what it is, this is the Hot Logic Mini Portable Oven. And in those two words, this is a portable oven. So what it does is it essentially, it heats everything inside. It doesn't matter what's inside, Suzanne. It could be glass, it could be plastic, it could be aluminum, it could be paper plate, as long as it has a flat bottom. I'm gonna show you, this has been cooking for about 4 or 5 hours. Okay. And it's based on even conductive heating. So this happened with a flat bottom plate in 4 hours, Suzanne.
Now what is this?
Okay, so right here, this is basically just chicken breast, quinoa, broccoli, I mean all your veg. I'm gonna pull it out because I want you to see just how moist.
I hope you can see the steam rolling off of this.
I know, and look at this. This has been cooking for 4 hours. This was raw chicken, Suzanne.
Oh my gosh.
Raw chicken in 4 hours in the cutest little portable oven in the world, right?
I love it, yeah.
So you see the moist factor. That is happening from the even conductive heating that's been sitting here all day for about 4 or 5 hours. I shouldn't say all day, but simple, healthy. I mean, I literally can put this meal together in 15 seconds. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Putting in my quinoa. I'm gonna add some chicken broth. You can do this before you leave the house in the morning, right? Before you go to work, or before you drop the kids off at soccer practice, whatever you have going on, it's simple. So there is the veggies, so we're gonna do veg. Here's my broccoli, we're gonna do my broccoli. Now the thing about the Hot Logic Mini is it saves you time throughout the day. We need to get our time back in our life, and Hot Logic is allowing you to do that because all you have to do, Suzanne, is plug it up. That's literally it.
You forgot the chicken.
Well, the chicken we've showed. I want you to show. I want you to do the veg factor, okay?
Oh, here it is. We got the chicken. We've got the chicken.
You can add the chicken. Go ahead.
Come on, I thought you were going to repeat the.
I know, right? We can add the chicken.
You guys, that actually is a frozen piece of chicken.
This is frozen chicken.
Right, right.
Can you see that? That's frozen going in. So I have that on top. You don't even have to have liquid covering it. Some things you do, some things you don't. We're gonna close it just like this, zip it up, go about our day, and that's it. You've got a healthy meal, whether it's dinner, whether it's lunch, whether it's breakfast, it's coming to you.
And I think here's what happens is, well, we'll do this. We're gonna show you how it works, and then we'll talk about who is this really for. Because it's for everybody, but let's talk about how it works right here. We're seeing the animation.
There it is. So there is that hot plate that is at the bottom. It's using even conductive heating, okay? So throughout the unit itself, it's gonna lock in that moisture, keeping that heat. That's why, Suzanne, when you walked in, you didn't smell food, did you?
No, I didn't at all.
There's a reason for that, is because it's trapping in that moisture, trapping in that heat, getting the food to exactly 165 degrees. It's never gonna overheat. It's never gonna get dry. You're never gonna have those hot, those cold spots uneven. It's always going to stay 165 degrees, even heating throughout your meal.
That's brilliant. All right, so show them what you did here.
Yes, so.
Now this is a classic. Like, let's say you just went and got something frozen at the store, one of those quick meals.
That's right. So what this is like you said, Suzanne, this is a frozen meal. So easy. This is the best part. I didn't even show this because I'm showing you without it with the box. You can literally take this cardboard from your freezer to the Hot Logic Mini, close it up, and it's done in an hour.
Isn't that great?
Can you believe that? There's no venting, there's no stirring, there's nothing. So if you're super on the go and you don't have time to make this little 15-second chicken veg quinoa meal, you can just throw this in and go about your day.
Because here's why. You're at home going, well, just stick it in the microwave. Who has ever walked into your break room at the office and opened up the microwave and it is disgusting because it's all splattered with tomato sauce and, I don't know, food from 5 years ago.
Oh, yes.
That's gross. And microwaving is a completely different way of cooking than this is. So you get a better, richer, more flavorful taste.
That's right.
Because you're basically slow cooking this and it's not that rushed zap taste like a microwave. And if your microwave goes, admit it, your microwave's probably pretty disgusting at work. That's not even appealing.
Germs.
Also too, if you go out to eat every lunch, can you imagine how much money you're gonna save? If you're taking cold leftovers from your fridge from last night or a couple of nights ago, imagine the money you'll save. If you literally wanna have a home-cooked meal in the middle of the day because it makes you feel happier while you're at the cube at work losing your mind, you can do this. And I think it makes a phenomenal gift idea. Rocky is my producer. He was actually talking about this. He goes, you know, I really think I might need this because I think we spend a lot of time in drive-thrus. We spend a lot of money going out to eat. Just by getting this, you can still take the same frozen meal in your fridge and save money because you're not spending a fortune going through the drive-thru or ordering food in. And you can have literally a homemade meal every single day.
Every single day.
It's a
and
great
the cool
idea.
thing about it is, like I said, anything with a flat bottom, okay? And that includes 3 different vessels here. I wanna show you, this is super simple. We all know these are BOGOs when you go to the store. These are just that, you know, hearty family meal you can get. BOGO, like I said, save money, save time. These are 3 different vessels. So I have a glass Pyrex dish, I have aluminum, and I have ceramic. All 3 different vessels have cooked the same exact way. 165 degrees. This took about an hour and a half, Suzanne.
That's great.
That quick.
Well, I like it too, because if you had a school teacher, if you're a school teacher, if you know a school teacher, they can plug it in the morning, and even if they can't get it till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they're gonna have the perfect hot meal ready. Maybe you have somebody who's a nurse, and they've got crazy shifts, like, you know, one of my my nephew's fiance, she is an overnight nurse. Well, there's very few options for overnight people, especially even here at our network, to eat anything good and healthy. Because there's not an open cafeteria. Then imagine that person in your life. Think about, maybe it's your hubby, maybe he packs a lunch, or maybe you're going out for lunch every single day at work, and you know you're spending a small fortune doing that.
Yes, so true.
Change the whole dynamic of that, and you're gonna be able to have this at home. Now again, we're gonna show you once again how this works, because it's really such a brilliant idea.
It really is. So remember that flat plate is the king in this unit. That is what is going to heat your food. Like I said, 165 degrees. It's never gonna go over. It's never gonna go under. It can cook for 12 hours if you wanted it to.
Right.
It could cook for 2 hours, depending on really what you're cooking. So real quick, I wanted to show you how incredible.
So good. I want a bite of this.
This is a frittata. Suzanne, this is.
Can I have the plate?
You go, girl.
Thank
yes.
you.
This is a frittata, and it took literally 20 seconds to load this. So mamas at home that are so busy and you just don't have time to make that healthy breakfast before you go to work, I got you. I have something that is just gonna blow your mind. So here is that Hot Logic Mini. I just have a glass Pyrex in here, super simple. Anything with a flat bottom, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go ahead and load my meats. So here I am, mamas. This is at night, this is 10 p.m. You are exhausted. You just got the kids to sleep. I mean, you brush your teeth, you're ready for bed. You don't have time to make anything. Well, guess what? You have time. This is 15 seconds. I hope you're counting down because I'm not lying about this. So we're gonna add some egg. How simple. I've got my meat, I've got my potato. I have my veggies, Suzanne. And of course, I cannot forget the cheese. Here we go, cheese on top. I'm gonna close it up. This is gonna cook for about 4 to 6 hours. Now, like I said, I'm going to bed, right? I'm going to bed so I could be sleeping for 2 hours, 12 hours. Well, this is gonna take 4 to 6 hours, but I'm gonna wake up, it's gonna be done. And there's that awesome Click Fresh, of course, that's our upsell, that's incredible. You're gonna close it, you're gonna zip it up. That's what you're gonna get is this incredible frittata. Take it with you to work.
Oh my God.
Eat it. Isn't it good? Super simple,
I've
right?
almost finished the whole piece.
That's good, that's good.
And it literally tastes like it came out of your oven. It's delicious.
It is.
And actually it's smarter than your oven because there's more even heating with this. You know, your oven has spot heating here and there and it's always kind of a pain.
That's right.
What is this delissimo?
This is oatmeal.
Oh my gosh.
This took an hour to make. I mean, I've got dried cherries in here. I have pecans. I have walnuts. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. That is oatmeal in 1 hour. Of course, we'll put some on a plate because it's always better on a plate. I mean, it really is.
Well, I'll tell you, it makes a lot. Like, it's very surprising how, this is called the mini, but easily 2 people could eat out of there. So, you know, you don't have to make as much. You don't have to fill the whole thing if you don't want to. Obviously, you make it the portion size you need. Right. But let's say you and your hubby are gonna go away. Oh, and by the way, if you have a converter, you can plug this into your car.
That's right.
So let's say you and your hubby are going off for a day. You guys are gonna go do something. Maybe it's pumpkin picking or a fall festival. And you're like, hey, it's time to eat. Can you imagine going to your car, unzipping it, and both of you eating a meal out of this instead of spending all the money at that restaurant, at that cute little village you're visiting when you go to see the fall leaves. So what I love about this is it's all about the pure convenience. And what I think it's very difficult too, and I'm sure you'll agree with me.
Yes, absolutely.
It's really hard to buy people Christmas gifts. I think it becomes more difficult and more difficult.
This is the perfect gift.
It is because everybody can use this. You know, you could be a stay-at-home mom. You could be, hey, you know what? Someone who does work in an office, a school teacher, a nurse. Maybe you say, maybe someone who works for the fire department. Because again, you know, they're gonna cook for you, but you know, maybe you just wanna bring those leftovers from home. But it truly is a portable oven. Now think about dips. Oh my gosh, think about this.
Dips.
You've been invited, which we have a lot of them here. But
You've
been invited to someone's house, and let's say it's for the football game, which we're all getting ready for. Can you imagine making this ahead of time? Then all you do is you go in, you plug it in when you arrive, and it's ready to eat by the time halftime hits.
Suzanne, I'm telling you, girls' nights, football get-togethers. This is the chili cheese dip. You're gonna find the chili cheese dip in our book, in our ingredient book that will come with the Hot Logic Mini. It tells you everything about the unit. It has incredible meals in there, super fast, super simple. This is the chili cheese dip. Real quick though, before you try it, I want you to see how hot. This is about 2 hours. So can we see that? Is that 124 degrees? Okay. It gets up to 165 degrees. This has been about an hour and a half, 2 hours it's cooking. That tells you just how hot it is. And the plate comes out.
Isn't that great? I love that idea too, because once you arrive at the party, you can actually use it as a buffet server. So you can take the plate out of the unit itself and then leave it out and just serve straight from it, which is gonna keep whatever it has on top of there really warm. I mean, this is not just, and it's not a warmer. I think a lot of times, Taylor, too, people think, oh, I'm gonna heat it up in my oven, stick it in here, and hopefully it'll keep it at the right temperature.
Exactly,
It's
you don't have to worry about that.
cooking it. And if it's already cooked, it's warm warming it up, and it's never gonna overcook anything. So even if you're putting leftovers in here, you don't have to worry about them overcooking. Oh, hello, what is this?
This reheats the best leftovers. I mean, I've had pasta that's reheated pasta, and it's never tasted better because, Suzanne, the moisture. It's all about the moisture that holds in with the Hot Logic Mini. No matter the vessel, plastic, glass, aluminum, paper, paper plate, cardboard. Yeah. It's gonna conceal it. And you see the steam coming off of it.
Wait, and you gotta see, hold on, I'm gonna reveal this one because this one is so good.
Oh,
and again, maybe just use the plate at home. Maybe you're gonna pull the plate out of here because you're gonna use it as part of your Thanksgiving buffet. Look at this is steamy, ooey gooey hot.
Yes.
This is beautiful. And again, we're using it outside of the travel container. So you've got more versatility with this than you ever could imagine. And that's a lot of dip for a party. I mean, that really is a substantial amount.
And like I said, it'll never overheat.
Really
I mean, we all know you get to a football party, you get to a wine night with your girls, you lose track of time. I don't know about you, but I'm drinking wine in the living room and I'm like, I need to eat something. And you go back and the food is congealed. It's yucky. It's not like it was when you brought it.
It's so true.
You don't have to worry about that because it will stay hot. And I'm not kidding, Suzanne. I've let this sit out for 12 hours. I hate to admit that, but it's the truth because I wanted to test it and see if, in fact, it does keep it nice, moist, juicy, as just if you were to put it in there and reveal it for the first time.
Okay, so we're gonna walk over here.
Yes, let's go back. I'm gonna take my nifty gun.
At the same time, we're gonna say hi to.
Yes.
I have somebody on the phones, but I cannot read it. I'm sorry, give it to me again. Oh, Miss Lois in Missouri. Hi, Lois, welcome. You're on HSN. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you.
So what do you think about this?
Well, it's just great, actually. I bought one about a year, almost 2 years ago, and I have a friend who has an elderly mom, and I gave mine to her so that she could make cooking easier for her mom.
Oh,
and so, but I paid, probably, the cost of this is probably $10 more for two than I paid for my one. But I just loved it so much, I was waiting for it to come on so that I could get a second one, and now I'm going to get two more.
That's right, you're going to double it up.
About it.
That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Now, what do you plan on?
I've used it for everything.
Well, tell me some of the things you've used it for.
Well, sometimes I poach eggs in it. Sometimes if I want an egg sunny side up, I put it on a plate and turn it on, and then I got eggs sunny side up. Sometimes I'm making oatmeal. Now, what I've never done, though, is cooked anything from scratch. So I'm anxious. I was excited to see them cooking things from scratch.
Absolutely.
I'm usually doing frozen dinners or heating up something that I'm taking from home. So this is really exciting to see you can cook from scratch. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, isn't that brilliant? And I love the idea that, again, as you mentioned, too, you're getting to, and just FYI, Lois, for everybody else, because you know this, one of these normally is on the air, and we've offered it for $39.95. So we've doubled it up, but obviously didn't double the price. I hope you love it, continue to love it, and thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having it on.
You take care. And remember, this is so important. You're getting two. Everybody gets a black. So all you're doing, you know you're going to get the black one, and then you're picking, do you want to do floral? Do I want to do blue? Am I doing pink? Am I doing houndstooth? Or am I doing the paisley? So you've got all the options, and I always love midnight when we launch it. You get two of the plate bases. This is that magical heating base that actually goes inside it, and you plug it in. And I love it because the cord is actually tucked away in the back, so there's storage for the cord. So it is completely portable, and it's a perfect size. You also get 10 recipes, and what's gonna really surprise you in there is truly, like Lois said, Taylor, all the things you can do.
Really?
Like chicken from raw. I love the meatball recipe. There's so many ways you can use this.
Yes, so like you're talking about, like I was talking about, this is the quick start guide and cookbook. This is going to come with both of your units. I mean, you'll have customer testimonies in here telling you how incredible this is and how much they've used it throughout their life. I mean, men, women, children, college students, we have flight attendants, like you've mentioned. My honey at home, he's a police officer where he has to use a converter and cooks it in his car. So now I'm not worried about him not eating a healthy meal. He's on a low sodium diet. So you know what I do? I can control what seasonings, and he can control what seasonings he's putting in whatever. I mean, so it's for everybody, whether you're on a diet. This is for everybody on the go. The one commodity that we will never get back, do you know what it is? It's time.
True.
Time we will never get back. And this Hot Logic Mini is giving it back to you. Giving you your time back. Making everything simple as plugging it in the wall.
Okay, and while you're opening that one up too, guys, don't forget, if you want the perfect glass inserts to go with it, we have a 2-pack. I love these. I think they're exceptional. They don't leak, and they are called officially, I'm gonna get my info out for it so you guys get it. Oh, thank you. The Clip Fresh, and there is a set of 2. They're made of glass. They've got that great clip top. They're $24.95, and we have 3 flex. Thanks, guys. We put it up on the screen for you so you can see it. While you're serving that delicious meal, I love this. This is Kitchen Texas said, OMG, I love this item. Cam J in New Jersey said, no more office microwave or cold lunches for me. So true, right?
It is so true. No germs. I
That's
always
true.
think of germs. I don't know why.
I just think of that gross splattered stuff in the microwave. It's disgusting.
Yes.
Dan Haskell in Missouri said, this is allowing me to eat healthy and delicious food even when I'm on the run. That's a great review. Top Dog in Ohio said, this is the best things that's happened to lunch since sliced bread. It really is.
It's so true.
It's such a great review.
Yes.
This is Kavanaugh in Missouri. It's portable, easy to carry, easy to clean. We haven't talked about that.
Oh, yes. So real quick, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna pick up an empty unit, which is right behind me. You're gonna want your unit to cool off, which it cools off super quick. I mean, within 5 minutes, you can take a damp towel and just run it on top of the unit, just like that. And if you need to take, let's say you spilt something inside of the actual lunchbox, you just take this out, wipe it out because of the material. It's perfectly fine.
And how does the cord come out of the back?
So the cord, so here it is, attached or unattached. There's a little pocket right here that you're gonna place the cord. It's gonna run through the pocket. I'm gonna flip it around to the back. You see that opening? So it's discreet. I mean, it literally looks like a lunchbox, and it's a portable oven. It's really crazy.
Isn't that the fun thing? And again, don't forget, you're getting 2, so think about those 2 gifts you have to give. Think about the 10 gifts you have to give. There's not a person that I can think of who wouldn't absolutely love this. You did a great, oh my gosh, that was like
Isn't that, so that is Mama's meatloaf. So let me I'm on the desserts. I'm ready for the desserts, girl. So I've got the grandma's pot roast. This is super simple for all of you that love to meal prep. We're making your life easy. This is from the freezer straight to the Hot Logic Mini, and it's cooked in 4 hours.
That's crazy.
I mean, doesn't it look like it came out of the straight oven?
Show this example too, because remember you're getting 2, so you have 2 plates. And I thought that was clever.
This is neat. So these are just the flat hot plates from both units put together to make one large unit. So Thanksgiving's coming up, Christmas is coming up. This is perfect for your casserole dishes. And you can keep it out on the table.
Well,
keep
it gravy warm at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean,
hallelujah.
Yes, desserts. You have dessert right here. I mean, how beautiful is this peach cobbler? Put some ice cream on top.
Now, is that reheating it, or did you cook it?
Now, this is, girl, this is reheating. Doesn't it look fresh and like I just...
It really does, yes.
No, this is reheated, but it doesn't look it. Because of the moisture that's concealed in here, it does a beautiful job.
2 things to note, you can't boil in here, so don't do pasta and you can't boil eggs. And also, it doesn't bake. So you should, people ask that, they want to know, right?
That's right, it doesn't bake. However, as far as pasta, already made bakers, it comes out beautiful, better than ever.
All right, so don't hang up and do not miss out on this. It's our one deal of the day, and it is the best deal we've ever done, and it's completely exclusive here at HSN. Hey, by the way, don't forget, we have Shop Smart. We have Great Protection Plus, and what that basically is, I don't know, it's really super easy to use. If you kind of mess something up or it gets messed up, we pretty much cover you on it. And it's hassle-free, that's what I love, and there's no surprises involved. So check out our Protection Plus. It goes with a lot of our great items here at HSN. Coming up, we have a lot of surprises in kitchen gadgets and great gifts for the holidays.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Cook in style with Michael Simon. He's here today and tomorrow bringing you great kitchen gifts from Simon Home. And for all you beauty lovers, get your Lancome Beauty Box here before anywhere else. Purchase any Lancome item of $35 or more and buy this beauty box filled with full-size Lancome products for only $65, a $422 value. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
How about knives? Hey, you're watching HSN. I'm Suzanne. Thanks for joining me. I have to tell you, I am absolutely so excited these darn things are back. Here's why. We have sold over 300,000 sets of the Cuisinart. They sell out every time we put them on the air because it is an unbelievable offer. When you see that, it's under $20. You are getting the entire set of knives. This is not just, oh, I got to pick the chef knives or the paring knife. You get them all. And tonight, we finally have them back in stock. It's obviously a customer pick. Hello, would you like... Mark, how are you? It's the only planned airing today, and we've got an awesome holiday price. We have now matched the lowest price we've ever offered, which is awesome. Hi, Mark.
Love it. How you doing?
Look at you chopping away.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing I love more than talking about these guys, and we are on the other side of 500,000 sets sold. Let me tell you why,
So I'm behind
okay?
in my numbers?
Well, I'll tell you, a little bit. We are getting there, man. So here's what I love about these. First and foremost, you guys, you see the name Cuisinart since 1972. These are the real deal. And at its heart, this is a stainless steel knife. Looks, talks, acts, feels the whole 9 yards, okay? But here's what I love about this. They've gone and sharpened this knife on both sides, and that's where I'm gonna start with the features. Now, if you ever cut through a fruit or vegetable and it shoots off to one side or the other, you know what I mean about lazy sharpening. Well, watch this. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the control that I get, and this is just one of the reasons for the almost 1,000 five-star reviews that you're gonna find online, making contact lenses out of grapes on live TV, you guys. That's the real deal. Now, the color that you're seeing is our ceramic, all right? If you've ever worked with ceramic before, then you know all the benefits. There's no scratching, there's no scuffing, everything slides right off. But the problem is you can never sharpen them and they tend to chip. Well, remember, this is ceramic over stainless steel, and ceramic is the same stuff they use to put on the space shuttle. So if that's gonna get the boys and girls home, let me tell you something, it's good enough for your celery, all right? And now remember, this is not gonna scratch, it's never gonna stain, and what I love about this set, Suzanne, is this is our chef's knife, and it's just knife number 1. Isn't that cool?
And we have a whole lot more to go.
I love it. Now, let's have a look here at our Santoku knife, you guys. And here's one of the things that I love, love, love when we start talking about features. These guys have French tips on them. That means that the knives end off at an angle that's equal to what your wrist attaches to your hand with. That means that you have complete control at the end of the blade. So when you're doing that close work, you know that you select knives that are gonna go exactly where you want them to go. Now, our Santoku knife is a little bit different than what you might be used to, which is one of these. This is the Santoku knives we always see, right? And they have these little divots down the side. You know why they have those? It's so the food will separate from the blade and make life easier. Well, remember, these are ceramic, so we don't have that problem. And because we're not taking a whole bunch of metal out of the knife, now your set, Suzanne, doesn't need a cleaver. So if you ever find yourself in a mood and you need to hack up a pineapple, this is the knife to do it. All right?
I guess so.
I guess so. Now let me go ahead and get this out of the way and show you really what's cool about having this ceramic surface. I'm gonna show you
By
on
the way,
this
that's
tomato.
knife number 2.
Knife number 2, and watch this, you guys. You want to talk non-stick, you want to talk control, and the biggest thing that I get asked when I do this demo is what's holding that tomato on the cutting board? I'll tell you, nothing.
That's funny.
And like you said, that's our Santoku. It's just knife number 2.
And just real quick, I'm gonna throw in Bunny Girl in Florida. She said the knife set not only looks pretty, which it does, it's all color coded, and you get the protective sleeves to go with it, which I love that, so you don't cut yourself trying to find a knife. She says not only does it look pretty, they cut like a dream. It makes prep time pleasurable. Love them. And as you said, Mark, there's over 1,000 five-star reviews. You get every single piece, which includes the chef, the Santoku, the slicer, the serrated, the paring, 5 blade guards, all of that for under $20, and then go on down the line. 4 flex pays means for under $5, get yourself some new knives. Also, we love it too because they're great gift ideas. You know, it's just like our today's special. There's not a person in the world who doesn't or couldn't use these, right?
You got it, you got it. You know what, listen guys, these are the workhorses. These are the ones that you're gonna use all the time. This isn't the pieces that are the throwaways, the stuff that the factory can't use anymore.
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
What we've done here is Cuisinart has gotten together, taken their 40+ years of household product knowledge and really come together with a set of knives unlike anything I've ever seen at any price. Not only are we doing jobs that are meant for knives that cost a whole bunch more money, but we've also got the features built into this that you find on knives that cost a lot more money. And before we move away from our Santoku knife, I'll show you what I mean. This even has an herb curve, which is that rocking back and forth motion. That means that now I don't need to buy a mezzaluna. So that one knife has saved me a cleaver and the Mezzaluna, you guys. When we talk about a lifetime guarantee, so many of these sold and so many 5-star guarantees, this is why, right?
It's a lifetime guarantee. Can you imagine a set of knives? You look at your knives, open the drawer right now or think about what's in your drawer, you're going, they didn't come with lifetime. They're rusty, they're pitted, they look bad, and quite frankly, their dull is all get out. That is really remarkable. And that's why we are close to 500,000 sold. I've got 300,000 plus. That is why. I mean, you just can't beat the value. Normally, these will be $50 for the set. And you know, I think, Mark, even at $50 for that big chef knife, it's well worth
I'll tell you what, boy, any one of these knives for what you're paying for the set is out of this world. Right. Now, before I go into cutting anything else, I want you to understand something, okay? When we see the word ceramic, sometimes we get scared. I know I used to, because they can chip, they can dent, they can do all kinds of stuff, and they're hard to sharpen. But I want you to see something here, okay? This proves my point about this being a stainless steel knife at its heart. You can actually sharpen these ceramic benefited knives, which is so out of this world, you guys. And I'm going to show you on our Cuisinart sharpener here, which, by the way, out of this world for any of your knives. 3 of the most popular sharpening hone stones available on the market today. You've got a coarse one for those knives that have seen better days, all right? You got the medium ones for knives that, you know, maybe it's been a while, but here's what I want you to learn and understand. No matter if you spend 10 bucks or $1,000 on a knife, the edge out of the box is the same. So when you've got your new knives, every 3 or 4 times you use it, run it over the fine, and those knives will perform like the day they came out of the box for as long as you own them.
And that sharpener is available. And it's brilliant. So ask about the sharpener.
Now, this is our slicing knife. And coming into the holiday time, obviously the turkey and the roast and stuff, you're going to have a ball. But this is the demonstration where I stop everything and I say, listen, if you know anybody that camps, hunts, fishes, get them over here, man. They got to see this. This is my favorite demonstration. For the slicing knife, I'm not even going to slice anything because this is really the strongest thing for you to see. Watch what I'm going to do. First things first, I glided right through that salmon, right?
No effort. No.
The skin was on it, you guys. Did you see that?
Wow.
I'll do that one more time just so you can really see it. You want to talk about a knife that performs. There's a knife that performs. But this is what I want you to see, okay? In order to do the demonstration that you're about to see, it normally takes a knife with a big flex, couple $100, a hunting knife, all that kind of thing. Well, watch this, you guys. Talk about not sticking, talk about not worrying about odors or transfer of flavors, and talk about the kind of knife, blade, and control that you get on a set that's gonna run you so much more. Now, you ready for this? Are you kidding? I'm going to do it one more time because this is the kind of demonstration that you need to see twice. Let me do that one more time, you guys. This is separating the skin from the fillet, all right? And this is the real deal. This is the kind of thing that butchers pay a fortune for their knives, sportsmen pay a fortune for. Look, it's not sticking, it's not grabbing, it's not going to hold on to those odors. And at the end of the day, whether I'm making a fillet or sushi, that's the kind of results I'm going to get.
Yeah,
Isn't that cool?
Oh, it is. And we all need great knives. I mean, they're the workhorses. Yeah, I think sometimes, Mark, too, and I'm sure you've experienced this with people, if you have bad knives, it makes that prep work more arduous.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of times when we have bad equipment, that's why we don't cook at home.
Exactly.
Because it takes too long, it doesn't work right, oh, I chopped that up, it's a hot mess. You really deserve great knives. Everybody does. And you don't have to spend a fortune to get a great name. Because it's Cuisinart, for gosh sakes.
Right,
you know?
and a lifetime warranty. Are you kidding? Without a lifetime guarantee?
That is pretty amazing, actually. A lifetime manufacturer's warranty, and it's under $20. I mean, that's pretty remarkable.
I love it. Now, here's a sandwich eater's favorite knife. And the fact that we have a specialty knife in this set is goofy. Now, a specialty knife, go ahead to one of those, fancy-dancy stores at the mall, and you're going to find a specialty knife section. Those are knives that have specific uses, small production runs, and generally a pretty high cost. So this is the kind of knife that your deli guy's gonna have. Let me show you why. Okay, I love this. So it's Saturday afternoon, and you've made that sandwich that you're not allowed to eat, okay? The last thing you want is a knife that's gonna wreck it. So the cool thing about this is nice and wide, so you're not dirtying up another knife. This can handle all of your condiments and stuff. But check this out, okay? This is the best. So again, you're not allowed to eat this sandwich, so we don't wanna wreck it. There's a reason people spend, and the reason the delis spend money on these knives. Watch this, you guys. You ready? No crumbs are falling off the bread. None. How cool is that?
And you didn't
it's the
hack it to
perfect
death.
cut. And you don't hack it to death. So that specialty knife is included. That blows my mind. And by the way, you're seeing the sheaths on all of these?
Yes.
I'm not going to try and sell you a knife block now.
That's a good idea. All right.
Don't you love that?
Here's another workhorse.
All right, and we're going to end this one before we do a little bit of a recap here with our paring knife. Every good set of knives needs a paring knife, okay? And a paring knife should be the approximate distance from the end of your hand to the tip of your finger, because you want the control in that knife. And nowhere more than ever is the type of control that you need more important than in a paring knife, because this is the knife that does the jobs that are close to your hand. And when you talk about jobs where it doesn't stick, watch this. That garlic just flies off the knife. I'm not picking off every one of them.
Right.
And when it comes time for garnishes, these are the knives that you want to have the most control over. You don't need those to slip. And always remember that this is the knife that Grandma does her close work with. So make sure that you've got the blade that you trust, name that you trust, lifetime guarantee, and don't take my word for it. Hop online and see what almost 1,000 other people have said. Right?
I mean, almost 1,000 perfect 5-star on knives.
On knives.
I mean, I know you're at home because I would do the same thing. I'm like, they've got to be awful, because they're $20. Like, it almost seems like it's impossible, right? Well, with over 300,000 plus and counting, and over 1,000 5-star reviews, hey, if you need some new knives, I think you're okay. Or you know what's even worse? If you go, like my son, he's in college, I go to see his house he lives in with his roommates, and I don't know where they got their knives. They must have come from a yard sale, because they're the worst. So get them for someone who needs a good set of knives, because really everybody needs great knives, right?
Exactly. And you saw us go right through that butternut squash and sweet potato. When it comes to strength, when it comes to quality, when it comes to a blade, you can know you can trust. Cuisinart's got it, man. This set is
and the
out of
same
this
set
world.
that's $20 has a lifetime manufacturer's warranty. I mean, that's pretty great. That is amazing,
cool.
actually. Mark, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
All right, we got
See you.
more coming up. Hey, by the way, we have up to 25% off our kitchen gifts. All you do is go to hsn.com and search kitchen gifts, and you'll see more great savings. All right, what's coming up, Rocky, my producer? Oh my gosh, one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, the Dash Air Fryer. Imagine the taste of fried food, none of the guilt. Next.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments.
With no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew, a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
I'm Suzanne, welcome. We're doing great kitchen gift ideas. Next hour's practical presents. I've got 2 hours. We're just gonna take care of your holiday gift giving list or find something great for your kitchen. By the way, Susanna says, can those knives be sharpened? Absolutely, that's the brilliance. They have a ceramic coating, but you can sharpen them unlike traditional ceramic knives. Also, Betty says, hi Suzanne and Mark. Well, hi Betty, nice to have you on Facebook with me. If you have a question on this next item, please join us on Facebook and we can try to answer your questions for you, or we're gonna take another look at our Today Special in a couple of minutes, so stick around for that. All right, what are we talking about? We're talking about something that I absolutely 300% believe in. And I was one of the biggest doubters, along with my husband. My husband, Kelly, actually was probably the biggest doubter.
Really?
Because he doubts everything I do. You know, I'll be like, he's like, you love everything. I know, but it's the greatest stuff on earth. He's like, nah, you're not gonna sell me on this. Until I brought a Dash Air Fryer home, right? And here's what you're gonna find. If you love fried food, but you feel so guilty about it, you need to get an air fryer.
Yes.
And Kelly, they've been around now for a couple of years, and I swear they just get more popular as the years go by.
It's one of those things that you think was a fad at first, but then all of a sudden, all the reviews started to come in about how people felt better when they were eating healthier. They were eliminating oil from their diet. They were, you know, either losing weight or just feeling like they weren't so weighed down by all the oil. That's what an air fryer does. You're essentially still frying your food. Like I just revealed fried chicken, and how good does that look?
I want to eat it so
I do
bad.
too, and you are more than welcome to. You know that. But this is fried chicken done in an air fryer. So we didn't fry it with heated oil. Right. We fried it with heated air, and that's the difference. So 3 pieces of fried chicken. I like this one because A, it's not $250. Many of them are very expensive.
That's a great point. Yeah.
And B, it's a really nice size footprint on my countertop because I have
mine's
so many
actually bigger.
appliances. I think you have the bigger
I have the bigger
version.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
This one's phenomenal.
This one is a really nice size footprint. So it's great for, I say, 1 to 4. If you're feeding a family of 8, 10, or 12 regularly with air fried food, you want to look for a bigger one.
Yes.
But not this one. This one's really good for that 1 to 4 people in your family. So that was the 3 pieces of fried chicken. I could probably have done 4, which is a half a chicken, pretty good size meal. And then I'm gonna load in, it's about a half a bag of my French fries. So these are straight from the freezer frozen French fries. No oil. I didn't have to get out my deep fryer. I didn't have to figure out what kind of oil did I want to fry fry it, then get that oil bubbly, and then figure out what am I gonna do with that oil? Because oil isn't fun to store. You're not allowed to put it down the drain. Where do you what do you do with it? It's expensive. You're still frying your French fries with air, okay? So all you do is load it in the basket. And by the way, if you are getting this as a gift, great for college students or any young professional that maybe doesn't cook a lot, but just wants something easy, because all you do is time and temperature. So you can see right here for a bag of frozen like chicken nuggets or French fries, or maybe it's frozen fish sticks, something like that. I would do about 10 minutes, and I would do it on the highest setting, which is 400 degrees, and then come check it. And and it'll probably be done, but depends on how much you load on the inside. You will start to get a feel for how long your air fried foods need, just like you know your microwave.
That's how I figured mine out.
Yeah,
too.
you just sort of open the basket, check it. Is it crunchy enough for you? Okay, it's done.
If not, you shove it back in, turn it back on.
Turn it back on.
Yeah, it's great.
And that's what I do with my frozen stuff, because I have a 4-year-old, so we do a lot of frozen things like frozen burritos and frozen tater tots. Pop it on the inside. It's almost always 10 minutes, 400 degrees.
Well, I gotta tell you about the colors, because we've never had this many cool colors. In fact, when I bought mine, all we have is black.
Yep.
So I have a black one at home.
Look at these colors.
But
are
we
gorgeous.
have black, white, aqua, purple, red, pink, yellow, navy, or coral.
I mean,
yeah, I have everything.
In an air fryer,
and
right?
I'll tell you what, review after review do talk about, hey, I cook by myself, or I cook for a couple of us, and it's absolutely a perfect size. And here's the neat thing. You get the crunch and the taste of fried food with none of the guilt. In fact, I believe my food out of our air fryer tastes better than other methods of cooking.
I would agree.
Absolutely better. Because here's the thing, people think when you hear air, dried out.
Yes, no.
Explain that.
It crunches it up. So when you submerge things in oil, the reason you're doing, you're flash frying it, right? You're not doing it for moisture, you're doing it for the crisp.
Yep.
Same thing when you're doing it with air. You're basically what's happening is there's a fan. It's a superheated convection fan. It is different than convection because it's a stronger fan. It's on the inside of the machine, and it's heating up your food, and I say kissing your food. Every little morsel of your food gets crisp. 360 degrees all the way around. Now, when you grab this rack, this is the only thing I would say you could buy additional for this air fryer. It has everything, but this rack you can buy additional. It doubles up your capacity. So if you are somebody that wants to use it for a little bit larger capacity, grab the rack. But what you see happening on your screen is just an animation of what's happening on the inside of the air fryer. So what it is, it's simply superheated superheated air, right? And it depends on the temperature that you choose. It's circling around 360 degrees. So it's crisping up your French fries, or maybe it's your chicken nuggets, or it's a grilled cheese or a quesadilla. Maybe it's a frozen mini pizza, little pizza bites, bagel bites. I mean, you name it. That frozen section now of the grocery aisle, whether you're doing something decadent and full of calories, or something healthy like vegetables and shrimp, it is your best friend, because you can now go to that aisle, pick out something yummy, pop it on your air fryer, and walk away.
Yeah.
Whereas if you open up that big old oven of yours, it's heating up your whole house.
Plus you have to preheat it.
Preheat it. You
Takes
can't walk
forever.
away from it, or at least you shouldn't.
Right.
Slow cooker, well, slow, and, or pressure cooker. I love my pressure cooker, but I often am reaching for my air fryer a little bit more because I like the crunch. So, for example, this piece, this grilled cheese, we didn't add any extra oil, and this is just toasted bread, toasted with superheated air. So you can literally eliminate calories if you want to, and that's the beauty of air frying. But up until about, I would say 6-8 months ago, an air fryer was a good $150 to $250, wouldn't you say?
Right.
And they were big, right? They were big machines, about twice the size. And Dash, of course, their motto being unprocess your food, they came onto the scene and they said, let's make a smaller version and let's make it a little bit more affordable.
I love it.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It is. I would say, because it's only me and my husband at home. I have a big Dash air fryer, and we love it. We use it all the time. I think this one's good. If you're by yourself, or maybe there's two of you, I would absolutely 100% recommend this. Now, here's something else. First time ever this year that we're offering free shipping on it, which is great. So if you want to save a little more money, who doesn't, right? Use the free shipping. And here's what's even better. We have 5 flex pays on this tonight. This is down to under $10.
Wow.
And I'll tell you, if you've got anybody going off to college, moving into their first apartment, if you need a wedding gift for a new couple, all of those reasons you need a holiday gift or a gift for someone, grab this. I think it's wonderful. I think that and the Today's Special, this is for at home, that Today's Special is to take it to go, is a perfect match. And you'll be surprised at what you'll put inside here. It's not just heating up fried food.
Right.
It's not just the ooey gooey mozzarella sticks we love or the hot wings we love.
Oh,
it's
perfect
something
timing.
like Oh, thank you.
Yes, perfect
it's something
timing.
like this. We did not rehearse that, by the way.
We didn't, but we could have. Look at how beautiful. So that's a
Wow.
great point that you say it doesn't have to be the breaded, fried, crunchy foods.
Right.
This is a whole steak, you can see, and my potatoes, or this could be broccoli or asparagus underneath. All we did was season our potatoes like we would normally season our potatoes. So if you love rosemary potatoes or dill potatoes or garlic potatoes, you do whatever you want. A little oil, a little
So you put
salt
them in
and
there
pepper.
raw.
You put them in there totally raw, and then you can pop your steak in. The potatoes take about 10 extra minutes, so then you would put your steak in about 9 minutes in, right? And you have now a meal that's basically, you know, cooked without, oh, there's onions in there as well. So steak and potatoes, a meal that was cooked without you doing a thing. You walked away from
and
this.
I gotta tell you, that'll be some of the most delicious potato and steak you've ever had in your life.
Gosh, yes.
If you've never tried air frying and air cooking, eat it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it makes my mouth water even looking at it. It's perfectly done.
cooked.
It's perfectly moist. And what's really cool is the exterior has that perfect crunch that we crave.
Yeah.
It is amazing how
All the way
it really
through.
is amazing the results that you get out of these.
Well,
and it's
and I
funny
think-
because I can tell you the first thing my husband was like, my husband said, oh, please, you bought something else from HSN, ye gads, right? I'm like, honey, I'm telling you, try it. So he did chicken wings. He loves himself some chicken wings.
Oh, the chicken
but
wings
But he
in
is
here.
a health freak, and he would love a great fried chicken wing, but he won't eat them because
the
they're fried.
oil.
They're the oil.
Yep.
So I said, just put chicken wings inside there. He put them in. We got that buffalo chicken sauce on top of it.
It's amazing.
And he literally was sold because you get the crispy crunch,
Yeah.
but the interior is not dried out.
Yep.
It's super moist and delicious. I thought this was great. I have a book, by the way, a recipe book.
Cauliflower
The
bites.
cauliflower buffalo bites.
Amazing.
Right? And you think, oh, I'm not going to eat cauliflower.
Try
You
it.
will lose your
Yes.
mind with that recipe
You could
alone.
do like half chicken, half cauliflower bite, right?
Okay.
Because I know there's a lot of people out there
a
that are
buffalo
like,
chicken bite?
yes, can you even? But
Yes,
the
I can.
cauliflower bites are now served at restaurants. You go to a restaurant and they're serving crunchy
we were at a restaurant
cauliflower
last
bites.
night, and you know what they do? They fry them.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
fried in
they're
oil.
frying 'em, yeah.
But now cauliflower, the fried
This one.
broccoli, the
How
air
about
fried
blackened
broccoli.
salmon? I mean, really, you name it. Oh, by the way, we haven't talked about...
Salmon in the air fryer about 6 minutes.
We haven't talked about baking in here, too. Oh, you can do
well,
desserts.
we just did here. Look.
See, oh my gosh.
It's almost
We
like
are
you're reading
on
my mind.
Symbiotic
We are.
thing tonight.
We got each other
How about
tonight.
cinnamon sugar mini pretzels?
Look at
you
this.
can make homemade inside here. Mini pumpkin pie.
Oh, gosh, that sounds
Flourless
decadent.
chocolate cake. Now, what is... Oh, did you do
So it's a macaroni and cheese bake. And the reason I did it this way is because I want to show you the caramelization you can actually achieve. It's almost like you hit the convection on your oven. I'm just going to pour this whole thing in here because look at the capacity. So if you are just doing it as a side dish,
Steal a bite.
you can really feed an army. So let's say you're going to Aunt Barbara's, you know, for Thanksgiving and you're in charge of the mac and cheese.
That is amazing.
I'm gonna get you a little
That's
tasting plate.
And also, too, you know what? Cleanup. Because you just did ooey gooey mac and cheese.
Yes.
And a lot of people say, okay, here's the problem. A lot of air fryers out there do not have good nonstick.
Oh, it's the best. It's called True Glide.
Yeah, and people commented and gave it a 5-star review because of the nonstick.
Because of the nonstick. So it's actually, you have a fork. She whipped it right out of her pocket.
I am all over it. I had it back here. I was like, whoo.
The True Glide nonstick is what I call it the non-stickiest nonstick, okay? Because it is so good. You can actually see right there with that cheese. If I just took, you know, a cloth to wipe it, literally, you can see the edge now that I've wiped. There you go, wiping it clean. I'll get the bottom. But then this is dishwasher safe too. I mean, so don't get me wrong. It is so non-stick that you will really love cooking in it. And I gotta tell you, if you're only getting one, keep it. Don't give it away. But if you're getting one, maybe get one for your gift closet. You never know who, you know, because that $50 price point is a great price point. That's like your boss or, you know, somebody, you know, your cousin, your sister. That's like that really nice price point where most people would think it would be like a little bottle of wine or something that you're gonna do for 50 bucks, you know?
Right.
But this is what a gift. You would never expect to get an air fryer as a gift, right? Because they're maybe $150 on average.
I'm gonna show you something else. How about Baja fish tacos? Like, these are things that you find in really fine restaurants that you can do in your air fryer. My husband's a huge fan of fish tacos.
Yes,
And again,
very
look at
healthy.
how delicious they are. And they're gonna cook the most delicate fish, the most delicate shrimp, but they're gonna do the ooey gooey mozzarella sticks with a crispy brown exterior. They're gonna do a panko fried chicken. Beautiful. beautifully. It's
at the
gonna be
chicken wings.
super moist on the interior. And then again, yes, chicken wings is what sold my husband.
Yeah, so the chicken wings are great. You can do them with a little Asian sauce if you like, or a buffalo hot sauce, any sauce, no sauce, you know, a little ranch dip or blue cheese, totally up to you. So we just have the store-bought, you know, bottled sauce, but you're gonna get the crunch like you were at the sports pub. I mean, really, like you're sitting at a football game and you order French fries and chicken wings, and they go in the back and they deep fry it. That's the crunch you get because you're still, I still say you're frying, you know, because you're still superheating the outside, but this time you're using air, not oil. And I think air is so much better for us than oil. And even if you don't have like an, you know, some sort of an ailment to oil, you always feel guilty or heavy. You know, at the end of an oil-filled, like you go to the fair.
It's just not, didn't make
You
your
just
belly feel good
Yeah,
either.
you just sort of have that,
By the way, George said on Facebook, she's right on the nonstick. I just hand wash mine. Let's see, also too, let's see. Okay, we got it. All right, I'm sorry, trying to go through Facebook pretty quickly. The aqua is the most limited of the choices. And again, great colors. Aren't these fun?
Yeah.
In terms of colors, we have black, white, aqua purple, red, pink, yellow, navy, and coral. I love the coral. I think it's kind of cool. And you're seeing, yeah, Miss Kelly's using them. This is a customer pick with customer review. We have the cookbook available. If you want to double the capacity, get the double layered rack. It's available, it's back in stock. Here's, I love this, Flexer in Pennsylvania said, this air fryer is perfect. I live by myself, and this is all I use now.
Yes.
Have you heard that more and more?
Yeah, I mean, I use my air fryer at least, I would say on average, probably every day. There might be one day that goes by, but I use it for breakfast, you can bake in this. So I just showed you could bake.
Frittata, right?
Yeah, you could do frittata. I use it for, you know, definitely for the 4-year-old, but my husband and I do Brussels sprouts and broccoli in here, and it's so good.
Yeah.
And I'll show you what's so cool about our basket, and this is one I just used, has a little residue on it, but it pulls out, so you can actually see our air fry shelf comes out. So when you want to bake in it, you take that air fry shelf out, and then there's your baking basket. Now there's an air fryer out there, and it's a great air fryer, but when you want to bake, they ask you to buy a separate basket. And
So
the
you can
basket
bake
itself,
right in the
basket.
Yeah, because normally you have to get a little separate pan, put your stuff in there, and then stick it in the air fryer.
No, you can remove that shelf.
What is this? Is this
and then,
tempura?
Yeah,
This is not
tempura, shrimp tempura with a little stir fry veg.
One of my favorite things on earth. I'm totally gonna eat
Shrimp
this.
or just tempura?
No, shrimp
tempura is
yeah.
amazing. And it's so easy too when you look up tempura batters. You think they're hard, but they're not hard, but you don't have to get out the pan and put in the ½ inch of oil.
It tastes like it's fried. It tastes like it's fried.
And everything you're seeing was cooked here in this air fryer.
This is, I've never seen you do the shrimp tempura.
It's brand new.
Oh,
Isn't that amazing?
Do it just for that recipe. It tastes exactly like fried.
Yep.
But better.
Yep.
Hey, Rita in California, thank you for waiting. You're on with Kelly and Suzanne.
Hi. Oh, I'm really excited about this.
Why are you excited?
Well, you're talking a minute ago about someone that lives alone, and that's me. And I've been wanting to get an air fryer, but boy, they're so huge that I didn't think I wanted to pay the price or get one so large like that. So I'm really looking forward to this. Perfect. And I've been shopping with you, Suzanne, ever since you were on the other station years ago.
When I was over at QVC.
Oh, how fun.
When you were at QVC long time ago.
Well, that's our sister network now. Well, I'm so glad you found me here.
Yeah, and I've shopped with you too, with lots of crafts and stuff too, so.
Did you enjoy our craft day the other day?
I do, and every time you have it, I watch it for hours.
Oh, I love it. Well, Rita, if you've never air fried before, you are going to be so excited about the results. And I hope you can do me a favor. Either write a review if you get a chance and you catch it again, call in and let us know how much you love it. Because it really does
love it, I know. And I think I'd like to get that cookbook, but I didn't see that until I was waiting on the phone for you to pick up, so
you know
can
what
I
I'm
get
going to
that
do?
still?
But yes, it's 144 pages, and what I'm going to do, Rita, is Rocky, my producer, is going to get you back to someone to help you make sure you get the cookbook. So
that'd be great.
Dave is going to help you. So we're going to give you back to Dave right now to make sure you get that. Or Jade, I'm sorry. It's called Air Frying for Everyone. It will blow your mind.
This is a great, great book.
Yeah.
And maybe this is the gift that you give with the air fryer. I mean, you know what I mean?
And it's funny, even on the back of the book says, wondering what to cook in your air fryer aside from French fries. Because I think
true.
that's the mistake.
People think it's all about the crunchy fried food.
Right, everybody
it's
thinks
everything.
it's the ooey gooey mozzarella and the French fries. It goes so far beyond it. And really, it doesn't surprise me that reviewer after reviewer said, this is all I use. I use this almost every day. I use it for multiple meals. It just goes on. And this one's great. This is Itwa from Connecticut said, great little air fryer. Love using it for meats, fish, and veggies. Now see, it doesn't have to be the French fried potato-y stuff. In fact, for us, it's dramatically changed the way we eat because you can actually get such great taste and crunch out of foods you would normally have that.
Yeah, and I think
like
we're addicted to the crunch. I am certainly one of those people that loves the crunch of a potato chip or something like that, or a chicken wing, but it doesn't have to have the oil, right? So for example, I challenge all the Brussels sprout haters in the world, and I know it's like a group of you. Like my husband's in the group, he hates Brussels sprouts, absolutely despises them until I air fry them. And then he actually says he didn't just tolerate them, he said he liked them. It was the strangest night. I thought I was married to somebody different. I popped them in my air fryer. You could add a little olive oil, and then we sell here at HSN the spray herbs. You and I have aired those before.
Delicious.
A little of the garlic spray. It's the spray on herbs, but there's rosemary, there's cilantro. Any of those are great because it adds not just the oil, because it crisps it up, but the flavor of the herb.
Without having to douse it in butter.
Yeah.
You know, if you're used to doing tons of oil and tons of butter, remember you're not gonna use any. You can if you want for flavor, but you're not gonna use it. I love this. Lucy Goose in Alabama said, this is so true, I was impressed with how crispy the food came out. I would purchase it again. And that is, it very, very much will surprise you. You really will be absolutely shocked. You know what I love for reheating? For some bizarre reason, when it reheats food, I swear it tastes great the first time out, but the second time, it's even better. Even if you throw in, let's be honest, we do love a little pizza every now and then.
Slice of pizza.
Last night's leftover ordered pizza inside this air fryer, it tastes better than last night's pizza.
It does.
Straight from the driver.
Doesn't it totally does.
And I'm telling you, this is the perfect size, and we don't offer it very often. That's the problem. Usually all of our air fryers we do.
I think 70.
What is our capacity normally? The big guys like I have.
Like 3 or 4 quarts.
How many quarts
We're
is
at 1.6.
So 1.6.
Yeah, it's actually a 2-quart totally full, but 1.6 to what we consider the max fill line. But people fill it larger, you know.
Of course, of course
so this is 2 quarts, really 1.6 quarts to our max fill line.
What you'll love about it is, again, 1, 2, maybe 4 of you. This to me is, if I didn't already have my air fryer at home, I swear I'd get this one. Because I have a really small kitchen.
And also your boat.
Don't you?
Great for
And
RVs.
I don't have an air fryer in the boat yet.
I know. I feel like we need you, we're getting you there, because you got a lot of stuff on that boat, I feel.
I do.
I feel like you have. Yeah. So there's our dessert bake. So this was just a little brown sugar, a little cinnamon, a little butter, and then our favorite oatmeal, and then the peaches that come canned.
I'm borrowing this plate so I can try it.
Yes, it is so delicious, and people will think that you...
I'm just gonna borrow the whole bowl.
Take the bowl. There's 2 of them.
Why not?
Yes, take the bowl. But you're gonna love to bake in it, because now baking, you're gonna go a little bit lower in temperature. It's true baking. So you have all the settings from 170 degrees to 400. So you're not gonna bake on 400, obviously, most of you already know that, but 170 to 250, right around that range for your baking, and it's gonna go low and slow. So you really are gonna like that. And then these are another dessert. These are just the apple puff pastries that you can get, you know, in the frozen section of your grocery store. So you can just grab up stuff that normally you would never have grabbed because you weren't gonna get out your deep fryer, but you also, you know, probably thought, you know, it's just too clunky and cumbersome to turn on my oven for a little apple turnover.
Oh, you know.
Now you could do a single apple turnover with the air fryer. Ooh, that's hot. Little cinnamon on the inside, perfectly puffed pastry.
Okay.
I know.
You guys, it's hot.
It's hot. Yeah, I was gonna say it's hot, girlfriend.
Thanks for warning me. I'll go on.
Oh, we don't even have time to get back to our French fries, do we?
Oh my gosh, and you guys, all the flakiness is there.
It's amazing.
It tastes so good.
If you got it tonight, you're gonna absolutely love it.
And I got all colors. Thanks, Kelly.
All right.
5 flex pay, free shipping for the first time this year. All right, so we have Protection Plus, and I think it's an awesome add-on to any of our products that offer it. It basically is, if you mess it up, we're gonna cover you for it. I'm getting right down to brass tacks because it truly is hassle-free, and it's 24/7 customer service, so it's all there to help you out. Hi, Kel. Oh, the double layer rack.
Yes, so
that's
this
right.
is what I alluded to earlier. If you want to double the capacity inside your basket, it comes with the rack. You can go under and above, and then look what else it comes with, the skewers. If you want to do little baby skewers, and the skewers sit right here on the rack.
Cute.
And so you could do like a vegetable with a little piece of steak or chicken.
That is adorable.
So it comes with the, both of those accessories. If you were going to get any accessory, I would go with either the book or the rack, because they do a nice job.
Or with FlexPay,
Yes.
why not get both?
Or you could get them both.
144
yes.
pages.
This is an awesome
that will
book.
absolutely shock you, and really, it'll allow you to really take this to the next level and to full maximize what you can do in air frying, because you don't understand it's so much more than just crisping up some French fries.
Yep.
All right, so how would you like to save up to $20 on whatever it is you're buying at the moment? Well, you can if you get our HSN card. If you apply and you're approved, you instantly save $20 on whatever it is you're buying. I don't think that's the biggest deal. I think what's really cool is all the neat things you have access to once you have the card. All right, Kelly, guess what I'm doing next?
You're eating food?
Well, I would love to eat
No,
food.
you're going over
I'm
here.
doing practical presents and smart gifts coming up next.
All right, bye-bye.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Cook in style with Michael Simon. He's here today and tomorrow bringing you great kitchen gifts from Simon Home. And for all you beauty lovers, get your Lancome Beauty Box here before anywhere else. Purchase any Lancome item of $35 or more and buy this beauty box filled with full-size Lancome products for only $65, a $422 value. Find your Mary on